Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to East Memories of Celceta. I almost said Oath and Felgana once again. Felgana, Celceta, they're not exactly the same, but like something about the cadence there is similar that keeps throwing me off. Hello, fellow Roman guy.
We're used to be seen as the bad guys. I'm not gonna tell you to try and understand our perspective, but it does kinda hurt when everyone just assumes you're the enemy.
So how do I even begin to try and summation up what happened last time? It was an eventful set of episodes last time. Things really came to a head, you could say. So, we cleared things up at the Tower of Providence. We beat up the giant mech robot thingy that was like the guardian of the place. And we met up with Lord Eldeal, and Lord Eldeal was there. He was not missing like I thought the explanation was. However, it seems that he has some kind of dark side, which causes like a split personality evil version that like, makes him become, all scary and evil and stuff. No, not that, because we got a better prism mace, don't we? Right. I was actually looking for the armor. Interesting, Kalilica's already rocking this, so hold on. 1400... Damn, we can't buy for all three. Or three characters not equipped. Or Kalilica's rocking something like this, because this actually isn't an improvement, so... let's just get this. That on Durin. And get this. Put that on Karna. And we don't have the money to buy another one, sadly. I could start selling off stuff. I'll let it be. Instead, why don't we... stock up on some of these supplies we've lost. And we're all out. Yay. So I'm trying to make a summation. So we met evil Lord Eldeal. Well, he, I think he just kind of passed out from the exertion of turning evil or something. Seems like he's after something called the Mask of the Sun, I believe was the thing he's after, which apparently Adel, when pre-amnesia Adel, was looking for this mask. Well, then we come back to town, where it turns out an invasion has happened. You can see the little craters here. The Roman army has attacked, where we find out that Gruda, the advisor that came from abroad, turns out to be the bad guy. In hindsight, not a super huge plot twist. Admittedly, that guy does have, evil guy vibes. And it turns out Bami and Gaddis, the two villains we knew from before, were actually his subordinates. So he's leading an expedition. He's now going after the Mask of the Sun as well, which I believe is this away. And interesting, we don't have a flag pointing you on where to go. What is the deal with that? What's the deal with no flag here? I don't get it. But anyway, I believe it was supposed to be they're going this way. There's not really much other directions they can go. On top of that, it turns out that, this isn't the... It's the pink place is the one we were going to go to, or magenta, whatever this color is. On top of that, it turns out that freaking, Remnos, freaking Karna's brother, is no longer mind-controlled by the mask, but he's just decided to join the bad guys anyway. And, I just realized my mouse is on the screen. And if anyone noticed this thingy here, yeah, sorry, yeah, okay, I'm aware of the issue. My bad, everybody. Huh. Is that silly of me? How did you use the running ability, by the way? Was it... That's right, you used the dodge button and then you went... Right, because we got these fun now Sonic boots while we were at the tower. Yay. Yeah. So I think that's about all of the crazy plot twists. Now we gotta head after Gruda's team, I believe was the next step of the journey, to try and get to them and get this mask before any bad things happen. Also, there's apparently an even more hidden village somewhere deeper over here. That's also gonna be our next stop. Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, what's this?
Man, this town really is amazing. So deep in the great forest, yet it boasts all this advanced technology. Hard to believe it's even real.
A highly detailed model sits atop the desk, seems to depict the battlefield.
Do we look like we're slacking off? Well, we're not. We're currently on our break, that's all.
Okay, touchy guy. But before we can do all of that main quest stuff that I took forever to summate there, let's do some side quests, because apparently those are now available here in Highland Town. So, Philemon, I think that was the guy from the artifice shop. Adel and friends, I have something to discuss with you regarding your artifacts. I think it will be of interest. Come and see me in my workshop when you get a chance, okay? Then purchasing silver, I wish to purchase 3 silver ingots for a high price. If interested, please come to my Una market. Finally, Mariana, I have a personal request for Adel and his friends. Please speak to me at the cathedral, Mariana. Well, let's take care of the silver thing first, because that sounds like another easy, just resource handing. I don't know what our status with silver ingots is, but with luck, we'll just be able to pawn them off. Have you come to sell me some silver ingots? Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but you don't seem to have any with you. Please let me know when you've bought the goods. Dang, okay, hold on. So, can we do a little bit of exchanging? Well, we have silver ore. Now, how did we make... There was a way to refine those into ingots. Oh, by the way, we now have a fast travel thingy. No. Do we... Is it artifacts, maybe? I swear we have a fast travel thingy. I'm pretty sure he gave us an item that lets us, like, teleport and stuff. Golden Wing. Warp to any monument from the map. Oh, I wonder if we have to be at a monument still to use that. Maybe that's the idea. Anyway, where did you refine stuff? I swear there was the option to refine things. Well, now we're talking to Philemon. Maybe I should have talked to the apprentice, so let's see what Philemon has to say here.
Oh, good to see you. Did you see my request on the board?
We did. It's about our magic artifacts, right? Meaning, you're going to tell them about it, aren't you?
I am indeed. Oh, sorry, Adel. You probably have no idea what we're talking about. Now that the mayor has accepted you, I'm free to discuss this with you. This workshop here is also known as the Artifact Workshop. And as the name implies, I handle special items called artifacts here.
That's what we call complex magically imbued objects, like my mace and the streetlights in this town. Basically, anything operated using mystical energy rather than oil, coal, or other more physical forms of power.
Okay, magic stuff.
Indeed. And all of the artifacts in this town were presented to us by Lord Eldeal. In general, only apostles and apprentice apostles are allowed to possess them for their own personal use. But it seems you already have a few in your possession as well, Adel. I imagine they too must originate from the same source as the ones here. Regardless, the reason I have summoned you here today is to offer my services. I can unleash the full potential of your artifacts.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Is he talking about our key items that we use to, like, do stuff? And in that case, like, what could the upgrades be to, like, the shrinking down item? The dwarf bracelet, or the underwater breathing thingy? Like, what possibly are we doing here?
Unleash their full potential. Indeed! Artifacts contain essentially limitless potential. However, unless that potential has specifically been unleashed, most artifacts only utilize a small portion of it. And that's where my services come in. I can release the true potential of any artifacts you find. But to do so, I'll need some power stones. Gems containing magical power, few of which still remain in existence.
Okay. For a second I thought we were hyping up that Dreamcast fighting game. That would have been a weird, like, old dig. I'm a bit confused.
Glad to see you're honest, Adel. I think you'll understand better when you've had some experience actually doing it. Would you be able to show us, Philemon?
I'd love to, but while I have the facilities and technology here, I'm a bit short on materials at the moment. So can I ask you to bring me some gems?
I knew this wouldn't be as simple as it sounded. What is it you need?
How about I unleash the power of your dwarf bracelet first? For that I'll need 1 emerald and 1 topaz.
1 emerald and 1 topaz, huh? Those aren't gonna come cheap. But if that's what you need, that's what you need. Let's go see if we can track down those gems, Adel.
I'm pretty sure I have collected the aforementioned items. I think I got a pretty good collection of supplies, right? Wow, okay. Not that great, all things considered. But we can at least give him a topaz and a... Was it emerald? Or was it, did you say sapphire or emerald? But in any case, we can get him. Of course, I think we can use these multicolored stones to then make new ones, I guess. But where did you do the refinements?
My great-uncle disappeared one day into the sanctuary, saying he wanted to find even greater mysteries. He was suave like that.
Gosh darn it, I swear there's a place you can also refine items, right? I'll worry about that. I want to take care of this silver business first now. Ugh. Because here's like the... So we can do the exchange, but... Or maybe Highland Town just doesn't have that facility? Do we have to go back to... Do we have to go back all the way to the main town to do this? Oh, we're gonna get hit with another cutscene to advance the plot, right? Oh, we're not. Okay. Okay, well, what the heck, guys? I have the... Now I hit this button. Wait, I just realized. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta hear this song again. Hold on, wait a second. Sweet! This is the song I mentioned. This is the one song I've heard before. I think this is called After the Storm, which... Now I understand why the song is called that. Wow, listen to this. Oh, sweet. Anyway, now I'm getting extra frustrated. How do I use... How do I use the freaking... Because I just want to teleport right there, too. Like, it says I can... Oh. Now I see. There's the warp choice here, R1. God damn it. Okay. Okay. I admit that was a bit of a boo-boo on my part, not paying attention. I'm letting myself get tilted by this, this situation, with the... This situation with the, whatchamacallits. Silver ingots. But hey, at least we got to hear that awesome rocking tune. I love that. And yeah, the song is, yeah, indeed, After the Storm, which really, really makes sense now, because it's the music that plays in that place now that the scary storm is gone. Refine, here we go. I may have been a bit reckless with my money today, and now we're in a problem zone. Oh, well, the good thing is I only need 2 more silver ingots. I've got 1 in my pocket here, so... If I could just sell off some stuff that I don't need... to be honest, I'm not interested in these EXP gain items, so I honestly might just gonna sell that off to make the money I need for this refiner rating. Alright. And now we use our warp powers. It was a little hidden there in the top right. I didn't immediately think to look up there, okay? But it was a bit of a boo-boo on my part, like I should have probably been a little more curious about the map since I knew that the teleport option was there. But okay, look. Water under the bridge, we know how things work now, and we have the ingots.
Have you come to sell me some silver ingots? Huh, looks like you brought the goods. So, how about 10,000 gold for 3 of them?
More? Come on now, 10,000 golds is a lot of money.
Alright, it's a deal.
Hell yeah.
I look forward to doing business with you again.
Oh yeah. That job done, and let's... Wait, no. This is the store. I was like, let's run off to the store and buy that 1 armor we're still missing. And then I was like, wait a second. This is the store. There we go. Everybody got the gear we need. Hooray. Now let's go take care of this business then, because I am terribly curious as to what happens to this dwarf bracelet. We just hand over the emerald and topaz.
Here you go, Philemon. We've brought the gems you requested.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Guess I'll get started then.
That was an awkward sound.
Well, looks like the process was successful.
Dwarf bracelet. Plus.
So, what's different about it now? Will it allow us to become even smaller or something?
Oh my god, we'd be like microscopic. That's scary.
No, it doesn't work that way. Instead, you can now maintain your physical strength when using the artifact.
Oh, that is very useful. That's kind of handy. Because, you know, we've kind of been like a little depowered whenever we've used the artifact. So, kind of cool.
So even when you're miniaturized, you can still fight as you would normally.
I see. Useful, if not a little boring.
That's true. It's not like a super flashy new ability, but it's a real utility ability, sure.
Boring? Boring or not, that's the general gist of what I can do for you here. Oh, and Tamale?
Yes, Gramps?
Haddle and his friends are going to be regular customers here from now on, so see to them if they need anything.
All right.
Well, do feel free to come back here if you need our services again. When you want one of your artifacts unleashed, just talk to Timali.
Alright. We can now use the workshop. Fantastic. So, yeah, this is a special workshop then for upgrading our items. Cool. Let's talk to Timali and find out what's going on here.
Unleash!
This one seems like this would be the handiest, because... Right? Increased HP recovery speed, hell yeah. I mean, these other two are pretty handy too, like, don't get me wrong. Dashing knocks enemies back is actually really funny. And, yeah, Water Dragon Scales Plus also seems fun. But, yeah, I mean, this seems like the biggest utility at the moment. I mean, it's kind of also kind of boring, but, like, hey, I do a lot of standing around waiting to get healed up, so, you know. Now, let's go see, because I have... Actually, I bet it would be faster if I teleported to the red one. Outside the mine? I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not, but, no. Oh, are there any new quests here, by the way? Out of curiosity. No. No, I've done all these, that's fine. It was worth popping in real quick. Anyway, I've got all those purple stones in my pocket, and I think you were able to make the gems out of the, purple items. Oh no, or the stones, sorry. So I imagine the purple stone might make an amethyst, but oh no. Oh, we're barely gonna have enough money to get the cloak as well. Oh, this is... I thought I had to start selling off stuff again. Ooh, got lucky there. Interesting. We haven't even gotten any black stones or starlight stones, so we can't make these fanciful items here. There we go. It was only one amethyst that he needed, right? Well, we're about to find out, because I'm just gonna go there and find out. Boing. That's a really good song. I really dig that. I forgot that I was kind of looking forward to that, but it's there, and it's pretty handy. Oh, by the way, why am I doing this when I could just... Right, I have the run ability now. Anyway, yeah, let's get Spirit Cape Plus. Oh, yeah! Wait, can we... Why is it... Oh, I see. You need a Spirit Cape to make a Spirit Cape Plus. But we don't have a Spirit Cape anymore because we have the Spirit Cape Plus. So this isn't like you can upgrade it further. Which is... That's fine. Just kind of silly that they show it there like that, but... Okay, this is kind of fun. Getting a little bit of extra utility out of these Zelda items. So to speak. Right, let's go take care of this side quest. And I actually had one personal side quest I was thinking of as well. But let's see what's shaking with her here. Mariana. I was going to say Marilyn. That's not right.
Thank you for coming. Did you see my quest on the board? Yes, that's why we're here. What is it you'd like us to do exactly? Actually, I'd like you to defeat a group of guardians. Guardians? What do you mean exactly? Tower guardians. You know, they're fine if they remain inside the tower. But for some reason, possibly because of the storms abating, several of them have wandered out into the sanctuary. They haven't gotten too far just yet, but they have gone a bit haywire. I can't imagine they'd trek all the way to the town, but it's not a risk I'm willing to take. There's no hurry, so you can take care of this request whenever you get the opportunity. Assuming you're willing to help, that is. Of course! Leave it to us! Right, Addo? Uh-huh. Thank you very much. The guardians in question look a lot like Inslapes, but there will be some visible differences. They're also likely to be much stronger than the Inslapes you've encountered in the tower before. I confirmed 5 of them in total. They prefer to attack in groups, so if you can defeat them all, the problem will be solved. Thank you again, and do take care.
Inslapes, huh? I do not remember what creature that is. Are they marked on the map? They are. Looks like they're in the, the big field area, so we could probably just teleport to the front of the tower, listen to that awesome rocking beat, and beat up these Inslapes. But first, let's review our notes on what to expect, because... not kind of blanking on what this Inslape was. Might as well also read up on the big boss we fought. Yeah, that's always good to learn about those. Plateau Path, Igris, Inslape. Ah, it's the Xenomorph horse. Okay, I thought it was gonna be these guys, but no. Interesting. Okay, a horse-like guardian with a body of iron. Out of control, it uses its hooves to kill enemies instead of capturing them as originally designed. Yeah, okay. Then there's of course Celceta, an armored guardian carrying a giant axe. All these Wig is kind of like Mimig, I guess. These guys sucked. Oh, these were rough to fight, and they teleport around. Gelgraraga. Man, I points, I guess, for coming up with original names for monsters, but it's always funny, like, they sound like such nonsense, some of these names sometimes in Ys. So you'll forgive me if I kind of use my own more colloquial names than try to learn all these crazy names. Yeah. There's that masked soldier that we also fought. But yeah, let's review. Zandabal. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Krelamicia's parts had their own names. How very, very curious. That was a fun little twist when the core kept, like, functioning. Zandabal here. An autonomous sphere-shaped artifact. Surrounds itself with lightning and pursues invaders. And then the arms, or no, these aren't arms, these are the plinths, are Litoniles. An artifact that supplies electrical energy. Has no combat abilities, but protects itself using a magnetic field. Yeah, that was a rough boss. Oh, man. The, like, first phase of Krelamicia. A magical machine in charge of protecting the tower. Uses the electrical energy within it to eliminate intruders. Then the second one that was really fun. The final form of the tower's chief guardian. Supplied with vast amounts of electrical energy by the artifact at its core. That one I enjoyed. That was like a cool boss fight. This one, okay, it was fine, but like, boy, it was annoying fighting these Litoniles. So, yeah. It was alright, but, ugh. Alright. Well, let's have a look around. By the way, I assume we're going to be going over there now that the storm has abated. We also would have a chance to map all these places I couldn't explore. I suppose. In fact, I should have just been patient and waited for the storm to abate, I guess, to be able to explore at our leisure. But I was so impatient, I just ended up, like, tryharding and checking out all the areas approaching the tower on our first visit. Okay, there they are. Silvery version. It's the Alien Resurrection version. Or, I guess, Alien Covenant version? Maybe? Oh, wow! That was almost by accident. And... oh, okay. I was gonna say, it didn't seem all that much tougher than the previous. But it's got new attacks, and it's got like a little death move here. So that's something to worry about. Okay. That's 2 down. You good there, Karna? The paralysis is wearing her down. Oh boy. The rest of them. Ooh, I learned a skill on top of that? Wow. And we got the... oh, they were called Ruza Slapes. These worse ones, but I missed what skill we learned. What did we learn? Circular Slash. I don't remember having that previously, so I think that's the one we just got, yeah? Spin sword, hitting nearby enemies multiple times. Which ones are the skills? I don't know. Sonic Wave was okay, I guess, but let's see Circular Slash. That sounds fun. Although it's a really basic, like, you know, if you wanted to make some more Zelda comparisons, it's a very basic, like, charge-up spin move, which admittedly is already in our repertoire here, but, you know. I don't know why I went through this menu to get to the map, but... Okay. This was an easy set of side quests this time. Well, okay, I say that, but I was gonna have a freaking aneurysm trying to figure out how to solve the silver problem earlier. Why isn't there a blacksmith in this town? Ah, whatever. Maybe there is and I'm just, like, really blind to it, in which case I'm sorry. Oh, But, yeah, we cleared out the, we cleared out the missions fine. Like, just one episode basically went into this. You managed to defeat the Guardians? Thank you so much. It's not a lot, but please, accept this for your efforts. Hey, cool.
Heh, and it wouldn't have been possible if not for my elegant combat skills.
You weren't even in this fight, Kalilico.
I'm sure. You've become a lot stronger recently, and in such a short amount of time, too. Really? Absolutely. Of course, you can't let that get to your head. You've got plenty more growing to do. I'm sure you can become even stronger by following the example of Adol and his friends. Thank you, I will.
That was nothing.
Yeah, it was pretty. Even though they were tougher than in Slapes, the Ruza Slapes went down pretty fine. Anyway, we now have the money to get one more artifact upgraded. I'm thinking Gale Shoes, yeah? Oh, wait a second, these are cheaper, so we can actually get all of them upgraded. And I say, why not? Alright, it's good to be powerful. So now when we do this, we just knock over people, which is very funny.
The Masked Division was acting on unofficial orders, but it still pains me to think of the suffering caused here in the name of Rome. I can't say if they'll ever really trust us after something like that. All I can do is try to earn their trust through my actions.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.